All right, here we are at the finals of the 2021, the second Tumbleweed tournament, the 2021 Open Tournament. And we have the champions of this tournament are playing their final championship match, the playoff for who wins the entire tournament. And we've just had four harrowing rounds of Tumbleweed. All of the people here who are commentating right now, Polina, Nick, and myself, we were all part of this tournament. We all, at one point or another, lost to people either who are playing in this game right now or other people who also are awesome. So, and it looks like they're just getting started. And I mean, it looks like Zapawa is the host and Atari is the guest, meaning that Zapawa is going to place two stones on the board, and Atari
And
will
he already
choose,
did.
and he already did. And now we're going to get a choice from Atari what to play, white or red. What do you guys think? Should you play white or red?
I don't know. I'm really always intimidated by these sort of fights when the specs are in exactly the same sector. I really usually super puzzled. To be honest, I don't know. I would follow. I would follow something that the masters of tumbleweed would say.
I mean, I would play a pie like this because it should be more difficult for red. Like obviously red can't play the line attack. He can't just we can't just get um you know, we can't just get red playing something like h9 quite easily because then it can be attacked easily by white, immediately capturing, like allowing it to be captured. Although some people, like in the
Right.
last game, it happened anyway, and uh, I guess like who played that opening? I think
That was Tibble,
Tybalt Pena, right?
right? Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
and how did that? And who played it? Like Pena played that, right?
Yes, and I think
Yes.
Pinia proceeded with the line attack. Mhm.
Yes.
Right. Right. It was
See,
an
this
interesting.
this is what I would do with red. So I would have chosen red actually
Uh huh.
and played something similar to this.
You would have played something like 013.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Or I would have gone up the left side, A6, something like that.
Huh. A6. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, like essentially almost symmetrical. Like, what is the
Yeah.
value of each thing? One is you're putting your pieces closer to what white has done. Which to me, like on the if you play 013, you're closer to white than if you play A6. A6 is more like passive and building, and like it's like the almost identical moves, right? But like what one, but maybe I'm overthinking it. But like here, uh, I have the feeling that the closer you are to white, like with every stone, the more chances that you'll get into like a conflict.
I think that's
Yes,
right.
and I think A6 feels like you do try to claim more territory, but as you say, like it's exactly symmetrical moves, so it is essentially the same territory. It is just the way how it may feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the thing about territory is symmetrical. Like or like the type of link you make on each side, but the interaction between the colors, between the white forces and the red forces, this is the thing that's different.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hmm.
But this move is I mean, it's not like usually we would say, okay, maybe we don't want to put a, a line of sight on an enemy one stack with your own one stack in the opening. Like that's something we've been saying. But in a situation like this, where basically red has no way to directly attack O10.
Right. Yeah, this is nasty.
the only thing that can happen is white can attack 013 more strongly. So say I mean something whatever like random, and then like this. It's not the end of the world because clearly if we just play one defensive move for red, like I don't know, H11.
Like Atari,
Hmm.
but Atari already played all 12. This is different.
Hmm. Kind of a backwards defense. Actually, Zapawa has played 014. Okay, so what do you guys think this is doing?
Well, it's keeping Atari from excluding red from the top or the right side. Because now he has two lines open. Because presumably white wants to play L10. So he says, okay, play L10. I'm just going to use the, what's this, B line here
Mm-hmm. Beeline
to
to play.
expand.
Yeah, to play it like that. But like why not? If he did that, if you wanted to do that, why not do something like 012? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking. Or what happened? What would happen if he already played C1 directly? And then he cuts, but then it's like really not easy to attack the cutting stone because you have to defend your own piece.
Right.
You have to play 012 anyway.
012 or 011 when they both accomplish basically the same thing.
Yeah, 011, and then okay, so he. Oh my god.
Oof.
Atari's not gonna play a line attack. Atari's over the line attack. He's like you guys can have your line attack.
Yeah. I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
It is a contested
Versus
spot.
L10, now he has lines over into the left side. Seventh link.
It's I feel like strictly stronger. So because he's not playing on a single line, maybe he's getting into the left. He's still attacking, but it's a two stack. Or sorry, it's a one stack. It's not a two stack. How long do you play one stacks in the opening?
We'll find out, I guess.
I used to be like kind of the opinion that you have to start making two stacks like fast as possible, and that's why I started thinking about this mesh idea where players play in the triangles that you can just make two stacks more rapidly and like incrementally expand around the board. But then the robots were playing one stacks all over the place, and now in our championship game we have 7 one stacks on the board.
Yeah, I think bot usually plays one stacks. And I was also trying to play a one stack game, and unfortunately, it didn't last very long. I don't know the outcome of this. It's exciting to see.
When was your one stack game
Was it NGF, I think?
against NGF?
Yes, and he resigned, unfortunately.
Yeah, so guess it worked out for you.
So in the chat we have Bug Kitten. Do you guys know who this person is? Because this person is very happy of the update games and the new games he's showing. So,
Can you say that louder, Polina? I didn't hear you.
yeah, do you know who Bug Kitten is?
Bug Kitten? I think Bug Cat is one of the people in the Discord, but Bug Kitten may be this Twitch name of Bug Cat.
Yeah, so Bug Kitten says, oh, I remember when I heard about this game, it was your thread on 4GS forums in January. And then I said, yeah, now we posted about Tumbleweed everywhere. And then he says that, yes, it is that person. The community, that Bug Kitten is happy that the community is growing. So it is very exciting. Yes, I think.
Bug Cat.
I think especially since we have the tournament, it really helps.
Yeah.
To attract more people.
Is can we ask if bug kitten is the same as bug cat?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, amazing. Guys, we have two more moves. So
Both one stacks.
yeah, yeah.
Mind
Now
you.
we got 9 1-stacks on the board, guys.
This is
That,
crazy.
that's unusual, right?
I
That's
think it's
Yes,
unusual.
I think
this
it's
is
super
very
And it
unusual.
and it feels, I don't know. For me, I would feel super insecure having so many ones.
I know, I know. And the score is quite similar. Although now we have our first capture, and Atari has captured, and now the score is not similar at all. I mean, I know like it's just kind of exciting to use the score, use the score counter to have something to talk about.
But do you actually believe in the score?
No, no, I don't believe in the score so early, but it is kind of funny. Okay, so
You know,
we got some 2-stacks, and now what is what one thing white? What one thing that red is doing is it's red is a lot more spread out than white. And I kind of like how, like, for instance, white could capture 013 right now. Um, but I wonder if it would really be that good for white.
no, I wouldn't capture now because it's just small.
But then what would you play?
It's one stone in the corner. Like who cares?
But then you also have like starting attacks on H13 and O14. I mean, you have the potential anyway to attack.
True. That's the difference between your style and mine. I just want to spread out as much as possible. You want to take down what the opponents put up,
That's true.
which is, they're both valid.
They're both
So
valid.
I'd like I. Is that I4? Yeah, I4 maybe.
Yeah. Or what do we think about F7 for white?
F7.
Is that
Yep.
too small or?
I think it is smaller than I4.
Hmm. 5269. 5267. Yeah, it is a little bit small in terms of like just overall influence. We gain more influence by playing this one.
How does Atari generally play? Is he a spreader or an offensive player?
Atari's crazy. I don't even know
I
what
don't
his
think that
style
I
is.
can describe his style just in these two categories.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to say a Go player stuff, but I can't really explain what it refers to.
Yeah.
To me, it's like he's trying to find super smart moves, those that have like a lot of influence, and it will be different all the time.
Yeah.
Like depends on the situation on the board. But this is the best I can describe.
I actually can't really describe Atari's style. But he's a very solid player. Like he against me, he was always he like I was just trying to attack him, but like I feel like he in for Atari, he's also like both him and Tybalt are really focusing on blocking enemy lines of sight. Like trying to create these safe zones. I mean, I think everyone generally wants to do that, but for me, like I'm sometimes just more concerned with capturing, and I want to like weaken the enemy network. But in a lot of games of Atari and even in Tebow, I saw that they were really boxing the opponent out of huge areas of the board, like making it really hard for somebody to invade.
Right.
This move was not expected by me. But this is highly influential move. But I mean, one of the things that Pina and I were talking about um, a while ago is about placing one stacks next to enemy link. So, like for instance, here between A6 and H13, red has a link between these two stones, and for the most part, red almost controls all of that. So, and then white plays here on E9, and it's just like right next to it. So if red plays something like F or E10, and later somewhere else along the same link, then I have the feeling that it
Yeah.
might be possible to do an attack. But one of the things that I'm seeing here is that if that happens, like it's almost like white has two different ways of disrupting red. Because for instance, if he doesn't play on if red doesn't play on E10, then white can play on E10. So like he instead played on
Mm-hmm.
E6, and now white can play on E10, and this kind of like breaks the link. So this is cutting the link between these two stones, and I mean the next move can be kind of a wedging move where if red tries to attack it, like I don't even see any way for red to attack if white cuts. So these invulnerable cutting stacks are seemingly very powerful.
But he chose to attack the 2 instead.
What? Where?
E3.
Ah,
So, I mean, that's classic.
that's a
You
classic
place
move.
a 2 with 2 enemy lines on. It's just so tempting to add the 3rd line and attack it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I mean, red. So do you think it's too small, guys, for red to simply block with E4?
No, I like E4.
I like E4 too.
It
And
starts a pretty strong mesh to start settling that territory for red.
but if E4 is played, which it was, now does white need to spend extra time like defending this stone on E3? Because for instance, if now white cuts on E10 and then red simply plays D3, now the stone that was just placed by white is able to be captured. Maybe he doesn't care. Maybe this is bigger. For instance, I13, red takes, white takes, and white's ahead. So if E3 is captured and H13 is captured, pinwheel. We got a pinwheel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure how I feel about this. Like,
So, Alec, do you know, does the pinwheel benefit the defending or the attacking player, or does it change? Is it totally dependent on the situation?
literally no idea. I think we could do a study about this, like trying to start because the pinwheel can be like at different distances, and we can try to come up
Yeah.
with like a very, and it also has a different array of defending pieces nearby. So we can probably like start with a very classic situation and then see who's better in the most basic situation. I think if there was ever a book on Tumbleweed, this should be like analyzed deeply, not just something where we write, oh, this exists, but like try to go in to be like, okay, pinwheel's good for red if, or like good for the attacker if, oh god, what's going on? Hang on. Okay, we got the pinwheel. We got
See, I mean, this is a solid pinwheel, and it looks like white's boxed red in.
red.
Right, red now looks very boxed in by this.
Yeah. But also it's a bunch of one stacks. I feel like they could any of them could be attacked.
True.
Like the in fact, I don't even know if white or red needed to. I had one pinwheel one time when I could basically let the opponent take the stone and then um and then attack the three stack, the central three stack right afterwards and win it back because like it just worked out like that. I don't know. And then spend a move cutting. Yeah, it was weird. Okay, so what is it? He done? Now he made this cut. Whew. So a6 is under attack. What do you guys think for red?
Well, there you go. I like it. Double attack.
I think I would not have done this. Oh,
Why not?
well, it is a double attack,
Yeah, we got a
but I guess
attack on I10 and E10.
I would have been more concerned about my stone on a6, but
Oh no.
maybe I
I
shouldn't.
think I think A6. I mean, he expands from something that is now super strong, which is this tiny mesh of two stacks. And I think this is good about meshes that you can expand them. So that's what he does, and it is a double attack. So I think it's strengthening the existing group, and overall, it's a good move.
Yeah, I guess if he captures on I10, then this move is attacking, or like this is capturing a central one stack, whereas Atari has captured an edge one stack, which was already under attack once.
And this also attacks O10. So,
That's it.
That's true. That's true, which means it's a Sente move. But
okay,
Atari
so,
is a Sente move now.
mhm.
And this one, I wouldn't so easily give up.
Right.
Oh. Okay. But again, he's saying you can capture my kind of more corner one stack, and I'll capture another central one. What do you guys think? What's more valuable, I7 or H13?
I would say age 13.
Who do we got in the room?
Who do we
Yeah.
Pina.
Nice.
Stop. Wait, let me.
You're very loud, Pina.
All right, let me just briefly turn down Pena.
To me, age 13 looks like the more valuable.
Are you streaming, guys?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
streaming, dude.
Hello, chat.
All right, guys. What happened? We don't have yet a move from Atari.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you like the new look?
Very clean, very clean.
I don't see your video yet.
Okay, so Atari +1 defends.
He has a line of sight.
Yeah.
And this is a move you wanted to play earlier. I'm not getting
But at
Pena
the
video.
Yes, but at the same time, I really like the move from Zapawa, which was on H7, because it forced Atari to play a defensive move, and now his defense of that one stack on H13 is much stronger. It is a three stack. So I think it was a very good strategic move.
Right, it's a three stack. However, it's also a three stack that basically faces a really strong set of two stacks. So two of the lines of sight are essentially null.
Yes, but on the other side, everything is influenced by red. So it is safe for now.
Mm-hmm.
Because like what is an immediate risk?
So
There is no.
the only thing that's under immediate attack right now is the neutral.
Yes.
Who do you guys think is going to win this game?
I think it's too early to predict.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, no idea.
if you
No
had to
idea.
make a guess even before the game started,
Uh,
Would say Atari, honestly, but Zapawa has been playing super strong lately.
yeah, I don't know.
Or else I've been playing super bad, but
I think he has been playing super strong.
I think knowing Niho's like character, like temper, maybe I would say Atari because he's less emotional.
You think he's less emotional? Maybe he just sounds less emotional when he's talking.
that's maybe that's so.
There could be a completely, inner turmoil.
Yeah. So, but Alec, that's why I would really not do any predictions because look, even this one stack played by Atari on J14 changes so dramatically the perception of the board and who has more influence.
I know.
I think before that I would say in this sector it was, but now I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, uh, I was
And
gonna ask
now
you
this
that.
one stack does allow in if played correctly, then it does allow the well,
Yeah, we can
three
get
stacks.
014 captured, and then if 014 is captured, the bottom, which
Mm-hmm.
once looked very red, and is now more white, and red would have to really work, but then red starts to claim the top. It's interesting. So Atari is actually not decided to um, go for that. He broke the attack. F4.
Oh, red captures.
yeah, I7
I
falls
I
now.
I would not have captured that probably. Because
Yeah, me neither.
it's attractive to capture it. But then we have white playing 014, which like getting that link on the bottom side just undercuts everything that red has built. And and
Mm.
what red gets in exchange? Okay, he's captured a one stack and he sees now two lines of sight on this N12, but like all of his lines of sight are kind of muted by I4 is blocking him, and then H6 and H7 are kind of making it redundant. Okay, so
Ooh.
he didn't even do what I thought he would do, because he doesn't like. Some reason strong tumbleweed players just don't like capturing. I'm the only one who likes to capture. Atari has this beautiful juicy one stack.
Ooh, guys. Now white can play J12.
J12. Oh, but what's the?
And
Mm.
it's a 3. It's a 3.
It is a three, but who cares? Like, what's the punchline?
Well, well, he's gonna survive for sure in there, in the lower
Yeah,
side.
a
Mm.
strong
And
a strong stack on the.
I mean, even if red plays something like N14, well, not now, but even if red had played N14 to protect O14, with a 3 there, white was going to survive for sure. And was going to take all of the lower side, or a good chunk of it.
I think that the move that he actually played is even um, more safe for white's lower side because this link like between O14 and J14,
J14.
yeah, it just looks like I know it's a one stack, but okay.
And 12 is dead though. Well, not yet, not yet.
Yeah,
White could
N12.
still play a 3 in
Yeah,
K9.
K9 is coming, I suppose. Ah, but now he can't.
And K9 is another line of sight on this on the south, the lower side.
That's true. But he can no longer play this one that you were talking. I mean, it's no longer a 3.
Mm.
Let's see if I can predict this move. I mean, you probably... Or what if... No, no. What if he played instead I8?
I8.
Sorry, J8. It's a 2 stack, but it does see the I14. And it captures a little bit more space, basically. Because white controls the whole line between N12 and J8.
Mm, I don't know, but J8 seems like something that is going to die soon.
It's a 2 stack, it has 1 red line of sight, but it is adjacent. So if red played something like J7, okay, so he chose the one.
K9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so K9 played. I like K9 better. I like that.
It's a bit more solid.
Mm-hmm.
I guess J8 may be greedy.
But also less safe because it's a 2 stack
Right.
near this near red.
Yeah. Oh,
Haha,
this is
invasion, finally.
I think this is a
You
love.
call this is invasion, right?
I think I would call
call
it
it
an
invasion.
evasion. Yeah.
Why not?
I would say just expansion.
But I had this kind of
I
idea.
don't think the white territory was so.
So
Well, if white had played K6 before, it would have been definitely white's territory, the
Yeah.
upper right.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
oh
And white says, who cares?
yeah yeah
No,
Yeah.
white says take that small sector and I will get the whole bottom.
right.
Right.
This is the kind of
I
stuff
like
that
you were
Atari does.
The only issue with this, is that now red can play H1,
Yeah.
which is pretty annoying. I would have preferred for white to play first J3, because then the north is pretty safe. Because J3 would have been a 2. So
Mm. Yeah, exactly.
I agree. Yeah.
although wait, now there's a problem with M7, because now red can play M11.
Guys, we have a move from Miha, which I feel it is a bit missing the point because this 3 stack, if N14 is played, it will die anyway. So this to me it looks like a shield which is shielding for a dying stack anyway, unless there's another purpose.
Not really. It has another purpose, which is maybe make M6 stronger.
Yeah, yeah,
Alec, but why you say N13 will die anyway?
yeah.
N13 will die anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
N13. But don't you think that if N15 is played, there is a chance for this to be a stronger group?
Even if N15 is played, still N14 can be played, which puts N13 in dire danger.
Mm.
One hope for red might instead be playing on M11 because this starts to attack N12 and then he has a chance. So I might like to play M11 right now for red.
I see now. I see the point. Maybe Miho has this in mind.
Otherwise, his 3 stack has to die probably, which is kind of sad.
So if you ask me now about who has better chances, then Atari has better chance. But maybe Miho has some magical trick in his pocket.
He does have some. He does have some magic.
I don't know. I think that 014 was pretty strong.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I would have probably not wanted to let that happen at whatever cost, basically.
Because the problem now is that red doesn't really have a base. White has pretty much the north, or at least the upper left. It has the lower left. It has the lower right, more or less. But no, not now. But I mean, white seems like it has at least two bases, and red only has the center,
This is the
which
typical.
can
And
still be cut
and
in
he
many
and
places.
he is quite squeezed in the center. So I think the distance from the edges is really big. So it's not enough for
Yeah, yeah.
to have a bigger
And the
territory.
problem is that since most of these pieces are in the middle, it doesn't have
Mhm.
many lines of sight
Mm.
because they are a little bit redundant. So probably the center is quite safe,
But if
but
red, but imagine red playing now h1.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it
H1 would
it
be
will
huge,
it will definitely change the perception.
right? Because later you can also play B1, for instance, and
Hmm.
then
Yeah.
so on H1, white has to do something, absolutely. Um,
And I don't know if
uh,
if this group of five stacks on in the north for white is, I think it's strong enough to really prevent the big expansion from h1 if it happens.
white, I think white sooner or later needs to capture on E4.
Yeah,
Because if he doesn't, red will play C4.
but even if red plays C, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. C4 looks like a really nice, but it's again still a bit small.
C2.
It doesn't
But
come with
what? But why do you guys?
C2.
Yeah.
C2 dies like C2 allows E4 to be captured still, but C4
Yeah.
defends E4. But I would actually prefer C2.
Hmm.
I prefer C2 because,
Yeah,
um,
but C2.
but but then of course then E4 dies, and then it's like
What is
much
white gonna do now? So white is gonna lose N12, right?
maybe not right away.
So yeah, not right away, but eventually it's gonna die.
Yeah,
So what is white? White is gonna probably ignore that.
right. So white
No,
wants to.
no.
J3.
White
Yeah,
can
exactly.
do.
I hope white plays J3 so that
Yeah.
H1 is not possible anymore.
Yeah.
J3.
No, but look, if white even plays a very small move, nine,
Say
pushes
what,
red,
Polina?
forces Miho to capture,
What
and
move?
really closes the opportunity for expansion on the left.
Which move?
M9.
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 Forces Miha to capture, and then opens up a possibility for expansion in
Oh,
the left.
I don't like this one.
I don't think that this case is a good.
It's not preventing H1.
So why? Okay, but Miha did not need to capture.
No, no, yeah.
That's just really small, I think, because that was coming anytime. That was coming anytime. So instead of this
So now
capture
white can play
H1 or
J3 as well.
so Miha has plenty of invasion points. He can play an invasion point on N15, L15, I15, D11, H1, and C2.
Yes, that feels like a lot.
There's a lot of invasion points for red. So I don't think we need to, for instance, say if he didn't capture, right? And instead, he played something like D11. Hey, what happened? Oh, hang on, sorry.
E11.
E11.
D.
I still think that H1 is the best invasion point.
Yeah, but it's in the corner
And
too.
now it's gone.
Atari's watching the stream. Atari's watching the stream. Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch, ouch,
Ouch.
ouch.
Actually, H4 could be better than J3 because H4 is also reinforcing the two ones on the F1 axis,
H4 looks good.
just in case.
Mm-hmm. This move also doesn't.
Nico, it's too much in the middle. It's too much in the
Miha
middle.
needs to invade now. Like, yeah, he needs to create more invasions. I don't know what. I don't
Yeah.
think this move does anything on K10.
No, I don't see his plan.
So here Miha's got a monster, and Atari is basically restraining the monster.
But do you think Miko wants eventually build an attack? This like A13.
Yes, that's what I think K10 was for.
Hmm. So, but how do you attack K13?
Easy. You just build one more line
How?
with I11.
And he can do it sneaky too.
I11.
that?
You can do it sneaky too.
Okay. Hang on. So let's say
The two of Miko's
he captures, and then you does I11. Hmm. Yeah, but still doesn't seem enough. I feel like the point is getting your stacks behind enemy lines before the lines are completely cut off.
Yeah, I also think that he needs to go somewhere on the 8, like go behind Atari flag somewhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe even I want to see if D11 would be a good move.
That's what I was saying too.
It's just, yeah, it is a one stack,
Mm-hmm.
but still
Yeah.
allow some other.
Yeah, it allows red to build a little bit. Like you can now start playing A8, C10, E12, G14.
And like no one can play now on D1, and the red will be if Atari doesn't. Ah.
So this is there is a 3-stack that's under attack. K10 is under attack. K10 has just been played, and now there are somehow 4 lines of sight on it.
Fred's gonna have to play
No,
something like
it is no danger.
K12.
It is no danger. It is. Wait, what was just played? This is
Yeah, but it's not danger, but it's annoying for Red.
Why no
no,
danger?
I wanted to say that if M10 is played, it's no danger. But Nico just went and plays I9. I think M10.
Wait, what?
Exactly. Why?
What?
Why?
Yeah.
Did Nico not see that it was under?
Probably not.
Wow.
I think it's very
Did you
difficult to
realize?
accept that there's 4 lines of sight on your 3-stack.
Yeah, I think
You wouldn't expect it.
I think this must maybe he didn't really have his hands of the like mouse, so he played really super. He didn't really analyze the. Ah, come on!
I don't know. He played within 30 seconds.
Yes.
I think it's just not something that people are looking for. 4 lines
No,
of white
he
sight
didn't
on a.
realize.
This 1 stack on
Unfortunately.
O10 is like off to the side, And the sad part is.
I would definitely use this thread, if not the editor that built an owl.
Exactly. I wouldn't even see it either, yeah. Editor helps a lot.
Atari has used so much time.
It's
Like,
okay.
what's the time difference?
Yes, it's okay. I think Nico needs to also use this time. That's so funny how when I was playing with Johan, he was saying, Polina, you have just 5 minutes left. You have so little time. It's like, that's not little time.
Atari didn't capture.
Interesting.
Wait.
E4 better.
Was it on purpose or what?
He was like, I'm gonna give you a second chance, man.
I mean, maybe he was worried about C4, but still.
No, but anyway, any capture reduces the red territory so dramatically.
No, I mean this this is reasonable. Because if white captures on K10 and then red captures on E9, you know, to me it looks like a fair trade.
But he already could have captured. Oh no, he couldn't. Never mind. There was 3. Now he
Hmm.
can.
I think a fair trade is H6 to E9, but K10 is too valuable.
Ooh, H6. I didn't even see that one. Um, yeah. Why is it too valuable though? I mean, like if red is able to take the left side, because say there's this capture, okay? He captures, then he captures. Mm,
I think if K10 is captured, white is too much into red territory, which is not neutral.
but now the left side is looking very neutral, like a lot of pink squares where both very hot spots.
Left side, I agree. Left side, I agree. Very neutral.
And before that, it looks like well, still a lot of neutral points. So maybe capturing the
I'm
one
not
stack
sure
doesn't do
though.
much.
Not sure if the left side is neutral though, because after red captures on E9,
Hmm.
E10 is gonna die pretty soon. So
You
I
think
don't
so?
know.
But E10, so almost all of the squares or hexes around E10 are white, are controlled by white.
Yeah,
But
sure, but
only because of E9, and E9 is in danger now.
Um, no, not even
And
after
white
even after
no
E9 gets captured by red, still.
ooh, white says fuck off.
white says I need this.
I think
Yeah.
that it's so fun to play like a three stack like right in the middle of your opponent's stuff.
Wait. But what's the plan here? Can that three survive?
Hmm.
I think
Let's check.
I mean, is it threatening anything?
So first,
No, it's not
where do we
threatening
cut?
anything.
Where do we cut? We cut on I11.
You don't really need to cut. Well, yeah. Sorry, yeah. You can cut on H10,
Hang
and
on.
then there are 4 lines of sight on that three.
H10 is controlled by white, so no, you can't cut.
Yeah.
So let's do I11.
All right, H10, right?
Let's
Yeah,
do I11,
I11
and
then.
then now let's now there's nothing for white.
Yeah.
Okay, but so I think I11 would have been a good move. Um,
Oh.
but he's
yeah, it
really
was like
focused on the one stack. It looks like.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, what this move does, is this move makes capturing the one stack not as good because the line of sight is now already.
Yeah, because now white can play on H10, and then the chew is dead. Or, well, not dead, but
Oh,
almost.
pretty much dead. Nothing he can do about it.
yeah,
No, yeah, he can. He can do. Oh no, right. He cannot. Right. He cannot
mhm.
play F10. So yeah, that chew
Cannot
would be dead.
yes, we cannot play.
I think
That
G.
triangle though.
I don't know
That
if
triangle.
can it survive though. I think that this move would
Mm.
have been better. This I11.
Yeah. Oh, he did it on the other side. Okay.
But it
Actually, it makes sense. It makes sense to do it on that side, I think, because now he's closer to the left chew,
Hmm.
Oh,
chew on
no.
E10.
he resigns.
If I
Mm.
resign,
Yeah.
I mean,
Ay.
I mean, it was 83 to 49 at this point, but the game's only been like up to how many moves was it so far?
54,
55?
54
Quick
moves.
game.
54 moves.
Yeah, it's really early. I think that Zapawa could still come back.
Wait, was that a question? Or
I think that Zapawa could have still come back. What do you guys think?
Where could he invade at this point that
Well, we
would really benefit him that much?
Okay, from this point,
I mean,
Yeah.
H1 is not that strong, so it's still available. Just one stack, but still, maybe something then can be built from that.
hmm, yeah,
You know?
H1, G1.
H1, F1.
Yeah, F1, right?
What about G1?
Immediate attack. Yeah.
And if he sees that K10 is right and he shields on M10, it gives the opportunity for D1, and D1 is just empty. It's not controlled by anyone. So I think it might be really just hard to find those moves when you're under so much pressure, under so much so many stacks are under attack, and you understand that like all the shielding is sort of small, and the territory looks really enclosed, surrounded by white. So it does look like white has dominated this field.
Capturing the neutral looks pretty fun.
But neutral would not put any of the red under.
It would
Yeah, but
just
you're
open up
keeping
2
three
lines of sight.
which is not bad.
But
Like 2.5.
also, yeah, and also gives invasion points, right? After neutral, you can do over 8 or even A1.
Yeah.
So many possibilities.
What about N7? Oh, N7 still, because N9 is so safe. I feel like one of the things in Tumbleweed is you really have to pay special attention to your 1 stacks. Treat them with love, care, and lots of lines of sight. The 1 stacks. Because N9 is so safe. It's a 1 stack. It has got 2 red lines of sight. It doesn't even look like it's defended, but it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
What about M8? M8 now threatens to capture.
Although, talking about ones, like, yes, you have to put a lot of lines of sight on it, so at least 3, but it's better if you put them not on the same side. Like, 2 on one side and 1 on the other one. Because if you put them 3 on the same side, then it's easier for the opponent to put 3 lines of sight on it, and then you have to reinforce.
You have to reinforce.
So,
Right. Instead of the other way where you can do more shielding or what?
yeah, exactly.
Because if you have like this, 3 lines of sight coming from one side, and then the opponent wants to put 3 lines of sight from the other way, then you have to shield, but your shield is going to be weak because your lines of sight are not like there for it.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Guys.
Anyway, does it mean that Atari is the ultimate champion of Tumbleweed?
Right now, he appears to be the
Yeah,
ultimate
it does.
champion. Amazing.
Amazing. Congratulations to Atari. And then Alex, we need to choose another player to receive a prize, or
Yes. We should do this on stream right now.
Right. Let's do it.
Okay, guys.
Mika was asking for that. Yes.
Okay. So here I have a very special bag, which now we can use to put pieces of paper.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Can somebody pull up
I am afraid to ask, where did you get it from?
Yes, it was from
Yeah.
it's from an old ancient wizard in a dungeon from the 1400s. I don't know. Okay, so then I will get some paper.
You, Alec, are such a romantic guy. I was thinking, let's just search an online website that picks a random number and that's it.
No. We're gonna do it like this. Okay, and
It must go in the magic bag.
I have sticky notes, which of course, so I can fold them. And then the adhesive glue will keep it shut and they won't stick to each other, and we can really just mix them all up.
Wow. Top notch technology.
Thirdly, we have a blue pen. Now, can somebody read for me, or do I need to go into the? Should I just go into the rounds? Round 4. All right, here we are. We have all the players of the tournament, but we're focusing on new players.
Right.
So nconoan, not a new player. Zapawa, not a new player.
Guess he's not a new player.
Hootie, nope, not a new player. Atari's a new player. Okay.
But wait, can he get also the random prize?
Right.
Oh, maybe we
You
should
already
exclude
won a
him.
prize.
Let's exclude him from this because he already won a big prize.
And what about Tybalt? Because he won second.
Tybalt won
Yeah,
second.
also Tybalt, I would say.
Should we? So shall we exclude
And
Tybalt
remove, and also exclude me as well.
and exclude Pena?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
But he doesn't deserve it. Pina doesn't
Oh,
deserve it.
bullshit.
Oh, we definitely
Like,
keeping
he's a
Pena.
horrible player, man.
We got it.
Horrible player.
Okay. So, guys, can you see me?
See you.
I see you.
Pena is in the bag. Oh, wait, I need to fold it first. All right. Who else? We have Tybalt. We're excluding. Spartacus. Exclude. And next is unspeakable. Unspeakable. Unspeakable.
Then imagine if he had won the tournament.
That would be unspeakable.
No, we
But
could
why?
have
What-
said that you know who has returned.
What? Why?
I don't get it.
No, it's like you know, like Voldemort.
Oh, I wrote it on the wrong side. I need to rewrite unspeakable on the right side. Because I need this.
Because you cannot pronounce his name because he's unspeakable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pena has the worst jokes, like, of anyone I know.
No way. And he has the best jokes.
Exactly.
Okay,
Maybe
unspeakable.
Pina gets the prize. Pina gets the prize for the best joke.
Pena gets the prize for the best jokes. Did you know what he said?
Not
He was
sleeping.
like, yeah, oh my god, so stupid. So stupid. No, he was like, okay, no, first, can we go through the history of Pena's jokes? First of all, I was like, what's up? I was like, what's up? And he was like, Telegram? Literally nobody's gonna get it. I was like, what's up? And he was like, no, I didn't even say what's up. I was like, sup? He was like, Telegram?
I don't get it.
Exactly. Nobody gets it because it's so dumb. Okay, PolinaPolina, not a new player.
Wait, but you can't say that and then do not explain it.
Valerie, sorry, not a new player.
Wait, Valerie is a new player?
No, not a new player.
She's been around.
Valerie is not a new player.
That's what I
Valerie
just
was
said
playing.
3 times. I said not a new player. Polina also, not a new player.
I'm not a new player.
Not a new player. No. Jiren, on the other
I'm
hand.
just a buffer. I'm just a buffer.
Lina, you are echoing.
Everyone is. Except Alec. I can hear me. And Pina here twice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I also hear Nick,
How?
and now also myself.
Yeah, everyone but Alec is echoing.
So,
How do
So Alec, you are the culprit.
wait, I'm echoing?
No, you're not. Everyone else is.
So does that mean that I'm the problem, or doesn't it mean that all you guys are the problem?
No.
I disconnect.
You just get... Why?
Try to fix it. Like, maybe. Do you think it's gonna help?
But you know, guys, one of the things to note is that the stream can only hear you once.
Okay.
Can you guys... Anyway. Jiren is a new player. And Jiren was did very well. And I was really happy about Jiren's performance. Because like this is a person who like really felt like a guy who randomly showed up and just wanted to play Tumbleweed. That's awesome.
For sure.
Next we have NGF. NGF is definitely a new player. NGF. And NGF beat Jiren, and I was like, hell yeah. I was very proud of NGF for beating Jiren, because Jiren was already, like, doing pretty good. Koyan Maruda. New player, for sure. Did everyone just leave the chat?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm here.
Koyan Maruda.
Allergy season has started for me.
What?
Allergy season.
Oh no.
I'm really sorry, man.
My IQ has halved.
Your IQ has gone half.
UI.
So what is it now like?
When
Now it's like 200?
you can't get half when it's zero already.
I was going the other direction, but okay. Windcat. For sure new player.
New player.
Windcat. Although Windcat and Koyan Maruda still need to play their final game, but I'm not going to hold that against them.
That's okay.
That's fine. Gamian. Oh, he's quite a new player. Okay. Put this on the right
He
side.
Gaiman is
almost beat me.
Joe.
What?
Gaiman is Joe, the chess player.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I mean, if Pina is a new player,
Pinya's definitely a new player.
Joe, Gaiman is definitely new.
Yes. Gamian is undeniably new player. According to our criteria. Clark94. New.
New.
So many new players. It's amazing. And
I think we have. It's a great number of players. 22 amongst which like so many were new. Very exciting.
yeah. And I'm
And the completely players in the tournament. This is the best.
I know. I was like, you know, Zapawa, he was basically kind of, I mean, he was the first person in the world to play Tumbleweed. You know, he had the most experience maybe out of everybody. So I was very happy when after the first tournament it was actually appearing that Zapawa was like in the middle of the pack. I was like, you know, like, okay, we have people who can beat the inventor. This is a good sign for the game. And then when Zapawa was like winning everything in this tournament, I was like, what? How? The inventor's back on top? This can't be. So I was actually really rooting for
But
Atari.
why? But why? I think because he invented it, maybe he has some insight. Maybe he knows how to calculate. He's mathematical genius, right? Maybe he knows how to calculate stuff.
That is
Tumbleweed.
probably true, but still, like, for a game, for instance, that nobody knows about and nobody plays, the inventor will always be the champion. So,
I mean, if nobody plays it, then
Right.
how can you be really the champion?
that's what I'm saying. So, Johan.
Yeah,
Johan,
but it makes sense. I
Johan
think
Bo.
it's kind of weird when the champion is the inventor.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Because
Suspicious, right? Suspicious.
Suspicious.
yeah, exactly.
It's like, what are you just changing the rules every time you lose? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but because we know Miho and we know how he is, I would actually be happy if he wins.
I know. But that's the thing, yeah. Miha definitely deserved a win just as much as anyone else. Like, he, of course, he's, you know, you want to root for Miha. Miha deserves
But
everything.
that's what I was saying about being emotional. So I think he was like emotional that I'm losing and really
Yeah.
fine.
But,
Maybe
me and
maybe
Hootie were predicting a
maybe
resignation out of Miha after the Nick game, and he fought on and he ended up winning, and that was crazy.
that was crazy. Yes, I know. But at the
He,
same time, sometimes you get the feeling that if you see that the board is already decided, it's like why are we taking time to just play it till the end because it's already decided.
Because the rule that you invented, Polina,
I
the rule
know,
never give up.
but then but then I started resigning for this reason. When I resign, I feel like okay, there is no chance for me. But I
Mhm.
know that in Tumbleweed there is always a chance. I mean, the game that I lost to Hootie in the tournament, I made a mistake and he won with such a great advantage. And
Mm.
I was like, okay, this means that in Tumbleweed things can change.
Right, right. Things really can change. And the thing about Atari is it playing against him, I've like after he got really good, he's never really made like a blunder.
Mm.
Like I've
Mm.
never seen him make like a a meaningful mistake since he got good. Like when I think when he was still getting good, I played him and then he made a mistake in the opening and then I was able to win because like it was like a blitz game. But then like after that, he
Mhm.
never made another mistake again.
Yeah. I think I win Atari, but he made a very controversial
Right.
choice. Like he put white stack under direct attack threat,
Right.
and then I think I took white because I didn't know like how to be as red, and I escaped that, and somehow it worked out that I won, but I totally didn't expect that.
Yeah,
But I think
opening matters, I guess.
so.
I guess Tumbleweed is too simple for him.
But maybe we need to.
That's it.
Maybe we really need to transition to 11 board and discover like
Yeah, exactly.
new depths of tumbleweed.
Guys, I think the 10 board is big enough. I've been playing with a little bit with the 10 board and it's crazy. Nick, you and I have a game going on 10.
yeah, I'm losing.
Going on
frankly.
10.
I don't
So
like it.
wait, where?
On
On
A-
AI.
AI, we can play correspondence tumbleweed.
It's gonna take 2 years at this rate.
Johan Bo, new player. And I was very happy about Johan Bo too.
Johan, he is going to be really strong. You guys need to just really invite him for games.
Yeah.
Because he I mean, he's really strong.
Yeah, I
He
want to talk to
also
Johan
makes
about
so
science and
many
tumbleweed
mistakes.
and
And
like
he liked the game. He already promoted to his sister.
Right.
And his sister promoted to someone else. So
it was a chain reaction.
yeah, I'm really happy that Yukon agreed. Like, just he was not really thinking because I think I saw the chessboard in his room and I was like, oh, you're a chess player. Maybe you will be interested in this.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, yes, I will try. And we just tried, and he really liked it.
Exactly. That's a success story. That's amazing. He's just go for it. Yeah, Polina's just like, yeah, try this game. I was like, okay, let's do it. And then now he's in the tournament. We end up with the same score. So he should feel good. Okay, we have
exactly.
Pete Takub.
I think actually first game we played, he won me.
Right. He's just he must be a natural. Pete Takub.
But the same happened to Pina. Pina also won me first game.
Right. Pepina had a very strange style of starting tumbleweed. He was playing me and he was like, so let's talk this through. Let's see. If I play on B2, you can capture me here on I7, leading to a double attack. And I was like, yeah, okay. And then I was just like really intense, like just trying to win. I was like, Okay, and he was like, "Oh, you played there? Well, you know, it was a." I was so intense. I was like, I can't lose to this guy on his first game. No, but it was really really close, really intense. I had to like play some tricky moves. I felt bad, I had to like trick you. Pita
Oh,
Coop,
Alex,
definitely new player. And finally, cold salmon.
But
Cold
did call someone play game?
cold salmon. What?
Yeah, won in the first round, I think.
Cold salmon.
Cold Salmon, did he finish the tournament with us? No.
Yeah, he did. He had a bye in the last round. He's played 3 rounds, but he lost all his games.
Hmm.
Okay.
So thanks to Cold Salmon for participating. And Cold Salmon actually played a game of size 11 with me. And Polina, you saw that position when we were in Yotobori. And it was a very, very interesting game that never got finished. And I still don't know who would have won that game, but Cold Salmon was, one of the first people to really start bringing out some of the intricacies of Tumbleweed tactic and strategy. And then he kind of dropped off for a long time, and then we built this community, and now he came back for the tournament, so I was really grateful for him. Oh shit,
Nice.
I put Cold Salmon on the wrong side. I need to rewrite. So the punchline of this telegram. So I said sup, and he said telegram. Literally, here's what he was saying. He was saying, "Oh, you mean sup, which is equal to WhatsApp, which is an app. The other app is Telegram." And like that's the joke.
Oh.
Literally, that's the freaking joke.
Makes sense, right?
Pina, you said that makes sense, right?
It's beautiful. Pina.
Amazing.
Oh my
And
god.
then you can
I
go.
think we're gonna like.
And then you can.
we're
And then
gonna
you can
like the
just.
last one better.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then you
yeah.
can just practice in like what other messages you can use. You can say Viber. You can say Skype, ICQ. You can remember all those ancient technologies.
MySpace, Zanga.
MySpace.
Zenga.
Oh my
Like,
god.
You know
Oh,
how the British talk, right? In a very particular way, in a very refined way. So Telegram is more like "What's up," and
Oh,
Messenger is like more of a
people join.
what was that?
Tybalt
Tebow.
came in.
Oh,
Should we make a Tumble meme about MySpace? Like my territory?
Oh.
Alex,
I don't know.
nothing. You should never ask us about the memes. Just make them.
Oh, okay. Do you guys
Yeah,
do you see my do you see this thing on my desktop? No, nobody sees the stream, right? Okay, fine. But I really want to make a meme out of this picture. All right, it's fine.
Now I'm watching.
The stream?
Hmm?
I want to make
Shrek?
I want to make a meme out of this of Shrek, whose Shrek is calling you, but it's your bro. But like the look on this guy's face is just like, I really don't know. And it's
Bro, let me in.
yeah, it's like hello, it's like hello, it's like an invasion, but it's also like you have to I don't know, maybe it's not worth it. And then there was the other one that Pina had this joke, and it was not sleeping. It was like, it's like what's up, man? How's it going? How you doing? Not sleeping.
Not sleeping.
Not sleeping. Anybody get it?
Nick, do you know why?
No.
No. Okay, let me explain this one, Pina. So, not sleeping is somehow, in Pina's crazy mind, equal to not bed. Like bed, the bed is what you sleep on. And bed sounds similar to bad. So, not bad, not bed, not sleeping. What
Just
the fuck?
Make a mockery of our language, Pina.
Yeah, he really makes a mockery.
Oh, come on. I mean, I think English is the only language where you have contests about spelling. Like no other language in the world does that.
Really?
Is that
Oh,
right?
actually, well,
So
well, maybe in
makes
some
sense.
languages that we don't know that they do
So
have
the,
spelling contest.
Yeah, but listen, Polina, like for instance, Russian. It's a pretty complicated language, right? But more or less, the laws of pronunciation are fixed.
Pina, I would say German deserve a spelling contest.
Yeah,
Schmetterling.
If
but
you
also
ever
German,
see,
like
and French,
you
and
always
French,
pronounce the word the same way.
no, and
The
French.
letters. French is another story.
So I would not blame.
But like for instance, Italian, there would be no contest at all. Like, there is no way
But there are definitely in
you're gonna do
Italian.
errors with Italian because one letter is pronounced that way and it will always be pronounced that way, no matter in what word it is.
But in
Hmm.
Russian we say игра слов. You understand this? It's like a game of words. When the
Mhm.
words sound sort of similar to each other and you can make fun of the way that they sound similar. So this is what you are doing with English, the same thing. And I think it's possible in any language.
I mean,
I mean,
oh,
I think they're genius.
I think it's really funny. Not sleeping. I would be like,
No,
obviously,
not
not sleeping. You
sleeping.
can text me. Shut up.
Yeah. Exactly. Not sleeping. Duh. Of course you're not sleeping. Otherwise, how would I be talking to you, man? Okay, guys. Here we go. Look at the magic bag.
Oh, thank you.
ooh.
Magic bag. Wait, but what the person will get? The person who you now will choose. What's the price?
They'll just get $25.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
okay.
guys, if I win,
And what
if
is
I
the
win,
nomination? What is this nomination?
The what?
The nomination, like 100 was for the best player
Yeah.
of the noob, right?
Yeah.
And then the second best player is 50.
Yeah.
And what is the name of this nomination?
This is random player. Random new
And
player.
okay, yeah, I don't want you to be a random noob player.
Okay. And this is not random new player. This is like
just saying, if I win
Like
the prize, I'm gonna use it to weight myself to make another word invention.
okay.
That's for you.
Okay, this could be a grant for a new joke.
Couldn't think of a better use, honestly.
And actually, this is a
Can I
whoever wins
donate
this
for
must
joke?
yeah, whoever wins this
I
must make a
should
joke.
open a Patreon.
Open a Patreon.
A Patreon. All
And
right.
then I just need to make a TikTok channel or YouTube channel
Oh,
and
please.
add an Italian accent, a worse one than the one I already have. Hey, what you doing? Not sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. All right, guys. Ready? Here we have.
Da-da-da-dum.
And the winner is of the grant for a new joke, Koyan Maruda. Woo!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Koyan Maruda. Thank you for participating in the tournament. Thanks to all the participants of the Tumbleweed Open tournament. We had a great time, and I think it was awesome. I don't know what to say
Yes.
else.
Let's play more games, and next is the championship.
Yes.
Everyone would get a chance to win something.
Yes.
Maybe next time we have a company sponsor instead of a private person sponsor.
Ooh, that's an interesting idea. How would we do that?
Yeah, maybe if the game gets published, we might get
I don't
sponsored.
see that
The public.
happening though in that short of a time frame. That'd be awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
I hope
Guys,
Post
do you
Nord.
have any idea about this board game arena? Is it actually going to happen soon?
I have no idea about the board game arena implementation, and I really hope that also that Richard is seriously considering the Tumbleweed on Little Golem too. So both of
He seemed
these,
to be pretty serious.
I mean, he said he's planning on doing it, and Mandrell says he's also planning on doing it. So I guess I I I don't know what else to do other than just be patient and we'll see. But
Great game. I had a lot of fun.
yeah, when Board Game Arena comes around, I'm really excited because I just there's so many players. So who knows what kind of weird stuff we'll see, like new strategies,
Yeah.
anything.
And I think when we are done with our review, Alex, we should come back to the strategy book, right?
I have to finish. I have to submit my manuscript and then come back to our strategy book. And I have one idea for us guys. Can we look at like basic pinwheel basic pinwheel ideas or like basic pinwheel positions and like just try to calculate like try to simplify the position as much as possible to see like in isolation is a pinwheel good for this person or that person, for the attacker or the defender based on how far away they are and how far and the radius of the shield.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea because I also was wondering if I start the pinwheel, will I just strengthen my opponent?
Right.
So I think it's important consideration. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
okay.
Yeah, I think that usually it's better to attack. Like, it's better to do a pinwheel if the pinwheel is small.
Yes.
Like if you're creating a small circle, because if you create a big circle, then it's easier to cut inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But in this game, it definitely works. And Nico got enclosed in the white, like surrounded by white, and he had the small territory. Those that he was using in the shield, they're still safe. But who knows when it got placed till the end.
It's a pretty
We'll see.
small wheel, though. The radius is 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that would
So that would
be,
it's probably better for an attacker.
yes.
Yeah.
Unless it's bigger.
Yeah, I agree that the smaller it is, well, also, it's hard for me to remember how it worked out. Let me just try to pull up the actual position.
Guys, I have to go.
Okay.
See you next time.
Yeah.
Let's do.
Next time.
See you.
Let's do. I mean, even if the tournament is finished, we should do more streams. Anyways.
Agreed. It's fun.
Yeah, and more analysis of the games. I really enjoyed analyzing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
guys.
All right.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go through the pinwheel really quick. I don't know if just so 1, 2, 3. White is 3 away from red, and red is playing shields at a distance of 2.
Yep.
And like, I think if the problem is that I see is that if it's really small, then there's this. See, the thing is, if maybe this size is okay for the attacker, but I have this theory that let me just explain my theory on an empty board. So if we have a situation where, okay, let me just figure out how to do this. Maybe it's like this. Yeah. Okay. So. So what is white one?
Ali, can you share the screen then, because it's really delayed in the stream.
Oh yeah. So how do I share the screen? Screen.
It says it right there.
Yes.
My entire screen. Okay.
I don't know if you. Oh, okay. So you still want to stream it, right?
You see it, right? Okay. They know that I'm streaming. Oh my god, that's crazy. So say we want to do a thing like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oops,
Like,
sorry.
I don't see your screen.
Really?
I think you need to press watch stream.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
Maybe I need to do it a little bit differently. How do we set up this position, guys? I'm a bit confused. Let's see. Say we.
The red need to play somewhere because okay.
Right. I don't.
Now red plays K7. Yeah.
All right. So. Okay. Red. Red needs to defend. And I was thinking like, you know,
White cannot attack. Okay.
maybe this doesn't work because red has this thing here. Shit. Guys, can you help me try to figure this out? Like, I'm trying to figure out a position to set up a pinwheel.
And just play the red somewhere when it is does not influence this position.
Mm-hmm.
Play red on yes like that.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
So what I was thinking is here. Oh, this doesn't work anymore because there's already 4 lines of side, or three lines of side. So white doesn't even, red doesn't need to even respond to this one. So this one's not even under attack. This final part of the
No, because white red can play elsewhere.
yeah.
And white can still play A4.
Yeah. Right. And now what happens?
So now.
Or now you can even attack like this, and if white captures, if this was a 2. All right. Okay. So it depends.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I feel really annoyed if I am being attacked by pinwheel because I definitely don't want to play so much fields. I feel like it's very small. I do want to protect, but I'm always thinking like, can I actually come up with some smarter moves and put my attacker on the attack?
Well, here, like, red offers up a sacrifice in exchange to attack white. So now, like, red says, white, you can capture my pinwheel, and I'll take your thing. And if that happens, basically, red wins the overall influence of the board.
Nice.
But this was very, like, intrinsic to this position at first.
Mm-hmm.
I need to come up with better examples.
If white blocks that from happening,
Where? Oops, I was doing something in different order. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. No, white doesn't want to do that. Well, if white does that, oh wait, what happened here? Now white's got the influence. I can't play here anymore. It's not something easy to figure out right now on the fly. How do I undo screen share?
Yeah, and I mean, this is a very small wheel, and sometimes they are like they capture area, and then if the shield is placed like right next to the attacking stack, the attack player gets so much territory, and it's very protected because it's essentially a mesh.
Wait.
right?
Say so what again? Sorry. Like if what's right next to what?
So if the distance between the stack being attacked and the attacking stack is longer than 3, let's say
Mhm.
5, 6,
Right.
then rooks can sometimes be played right next to the stack that has been attacking,
Mhm.
and this way it creates quite big mess. It
Right.
covers bigger territory. So
Right.
in this case, I think definitely helps someone who is being attacked.
Mhm. So if you have like here, and you have like
Here,
this and this, and then oops.
but we don't see it, Alex. You stop
Oh,
sharing.
I stopped sharing screen. All right, I'll go back to screen sharing just so I can show you guys. All right. Do you see my screen?
Loading. Now I see it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So like
Mhm.
so white is just shielded, and red wants to do another attack. Sorry. And then white wants to block, and then red wants to do an attack, and then white will block. Sorry, this is a 2. This is a 2. Um, and red can do another attack, and white can do another 2. This is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
That
In principle, yes.
if um if this happens, yeah, basically white. So in this situation, white has 64 points on the board, and red has 66.
Mm-hmm.
But if we get white, if white can play one more move, here, now white has
And
67.
expand in yeah. So now what is the ratio?
67 for white, 66 for red. So,
And then white has a chance to expand in any of those 6 directions.
um, how? Because,
And red has only one stack, and white has two, and like white is very protected.
mm,
So I think eventually when it's played out, white will have better chances.
but in the current position, white doesn't have any more 2 stacks outside of the mesh. So it can only play 2 stacks inside the mesh. This is the intersection point.
But it necessarily need a 2 stack outside. If it could throw 1 stack out and then cut.
So let's say that he cuts here,
Mm-hmm.
right? He cuts here, or he
And
sorry.
this one stack,
Probably
mhm.
not there because that. Oh,
but it is,
never
but
mind.
it is, but Nick, it's gonna be symmetrical because it's like very symmetrical.
Right. So that's what I'm saying is that
But
no matter
it
where he plays,
doesn't really matter.
maybe here, then still we have these moves, and now there's not much what white can do. Maybe this.
Why? Why are you saying this? If white plays N12,
Hang on, N12.
N12, well, yes. Um,
Because every time you white plays, white makes, oh, maybe this now is the point. Is that you now you have a Miai. You can make 2, you can kind of wrest control of 2
okay, yeah. But even if not that, then D1,
D1.
yes. Mm.
See, I feel like almost every move for white only makes one of red's influence go away.
And H1 now.
Now it's under
So
attack.
now red is under attack.
Now red's under attack. Red needs to defend.
But why? And D1 will be a 2-stack.
And now, can we just capture here? Or do we do something else?
Ah, no, D1 is not a 2-stack. I was D2 would be a 2-stack. Okay. But D2 will do sort of the same. I think it's no way white would not be able to do to make any life on the edge, and the middle is so protected. So I think.
I can't actually say this for sure because now like all these parts here, for instance, like, well, I mean, red has to basically continually defend against white. Um, can white play here? No. I mean, like, what is white gonna do?
Somehow go underneath red, behind red,
Like,
in as many positions as.
yeah. I mean, white seems to be alive here. Similar stuff can.
Okay. So then if we want to keep protecting the one on L, well, then we can maybe play N14.
Double attack. I was thinking about this one. There's this move here, I think.
So okay, okay, three.
But
I don't know, we need more okay. After that, play two stack on J14.
okay, red is attacked, and this one is under it. Is because the thing was white wants to probably do something to get into red's. Now red has the choice. Red can defend this one, or this one, or something like this. I wonder if this is even.
Oh, now it looks very red.
But the score is actually exactly equal.
So why not to take J3?
For white, yeah. Possible. Possible. And now this one stack is completely indefensible.
And red can get a sneaky attack, sneaky really, yeah. Or even better, I think a better move for red will be H9.
H9. Oh, yeah. The game begins to be pretty crazy. Like, it's obviously not like nothing we're doing is clearly is clear about like if it's the right moves or whatever, but I mean, here it's complicated for sure. And I still can't say even in a simple case what has been the outcome of this pinwheel.
Maybe this pinwheel was too big, like a big, so you can get inside. The other pinwheel was smaller,
Mm.
and it's much more dangerous to get inside.
So I wonder for size 8 boards if there's an ideal size of pinwheel. Like too small is too compact, and too big is too weak.
But it's like, I think we decided this about triangles, that triangles should not really go beyond the midline, right? Then they are effective. Or
Right. When you say that the triangle be like less than the size of the distance of the radius of the board. Right?
yes.
That like to make a triangle that is like bigger than the radius, then you can't expand and it just looks kind of bad.
Weak.
Weak.
And very easily surrounded, and then everything that you need to do, like in order to protect your previous stacks, you play inside the triangle. Not really.
Right. Oh shit. Guys, what do you think is a better looking triangle?
This to me is a much better looking card.
Which one?
The white.
Oh.
Agree.
The white looks better.
Yeah.
The red one is too small.
Red's too small. We have 4 and 2. Okay.
And the white one is in ideal position because the white one can expand to like E1 and it's D11.
Mm.
Is it D? So maybe something like the similar ratio around the pigna because it revolves around the same shape.
Mm. What do you think about this?
Like
Looks
white
great.
has the dominance
That's true.
because you're
And
setting up.
and E11 is condensed.
But now red can expand and white cannot.
White can expand to E11.
Oh shit. Dang.
Now it's a bit of a big triangle,
Now we
but
have
more protect.
it's the Triforce. Nobody.
Yeah, no, I kind of see it.
It's the Triforce. It's from the Legend of Zelda. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
So
I know.
yeah, you know, but like I'm just like I I just feel really stupid for saying this reference now. Like
But none of these stacks now in the direction of other stacks, right?
right.
Maybe one stack on the bottom.
Hmm.
So I think this would never happen in the real game.
Right. Although
Someone would want to attack.
somebody
I've
wants to
had
attack.
games that are.
What's that, Nick?
I've had games that are meshy like this.
Me too.
Very meshy.
I mean, I had it, but it was usually against like a beginner. So for some reason, people do like to try cutting and attacking.
I
And
think it's a good strategy.
yeah,
Attack first, attack often.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna stop the stream, and I'm gonna stop the real stream.